Is there a more successful personality in the history of film? You know him as the Academy Award winner for True Grit, and I've just had now 2 or 3 days to get to know him, and he really is like he is. Do you know what I mean by that? Well, I'll explain it later. It certainly is a great pleasure for me to be able to say, ladies and gentlemen, John Wayne.
Hollywood's golden age is remembered for legends, yet even icons hide secrets. John Wayne's estate, sealed away for decades, has now been stirred by a discovery so astonishing it leaves even his closest associates speechless. Buried within his private archives lies a mysterious trove that could redefine our understanding of the Duke's life and legacy. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about this legendary figure. The legacy of an American icon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm no stranger to this podium. I feel very grateful, very humble, and all thanks to many, many people.
John Wayne's meteoric rise from a modest beginning to an enduring symbol of American grit remains one of Hollywood's most compelling narratives. Born Marion Robert Morrison, Wayne transformed himself into the Duke, an icon whose face graced over 170 films and whose presence in the Western genre became synonymous with rugged heroism. His career, marked by roles in classics like Stagecoach, The Long Voyage Home, and True Grit, for which he won an Academy Award, cemented his place in cinematic history. His larger-than-life persona, often embodying honor, determination, and resilience, resonated with audiences across generations. His influence extended far beyond the silver screen. His enduring popularity, reflected in decades-long high box office returns and favorable polls ranking him among America's most beloved stars, made his image an instantly recognizable cultural asset. His legacy not only lived through his films, but also through his personal style, philosophy, and even political views, a blend that continues to inspire and provoke debate. Family feuds and estate battles. Beneath the veneer of cinematic triumph lies a chaotic narrative of family discord and contentious estate planning. John Wayne's will, a document that has fueled heated debates for decades, reveals a legacy riddled with exclusions and unexpected allocations. Despite his towering legacy, not all were embraced equally in his final testament. Notably, his estranged third wife, Pilar, was left out, a decision that sparked significant controversy and left many questioning the true nature of his final wishes. Alongside her, even a son-in-law was deliberately excluded, igniting a series of legal and familial disputes that have continued to simmer long after his passing. The estate's division was as unconventional as it was dramatic. Provisions for his 7 children, structured as age-based calculations, left some heirs with surprisingly modest sums compared to the vast fortune the Duke amassed. Meanwhile, substantial portions of his estate, valued in millions, were earmarked for trust accounts and charitable contributions, notably benefiting organizations through tax-deductible art donations. Yet this careful balancing act did little to quell the brewing storm. Disagreements over the valuation of John Wayne Enterprises, managed by his son Ethan, led to bitter legal battles among siblings and distant relatives, as each faction vied to uphold or challenge the actor's intentions. The management of his legacy through John Wayne Enterprises further complicated matters. Under Ethan's stewardship, controversial moves like launching Duke Spirits and holding high-profile memorabilia auctions intensified the scrutiny. While these initiatives aimed to honor his father's memory and secure the financial future of his heirs, they also underscored the challenges of preserving a legacy that is as much about personal sentiment as it is about commercial value. This discord between personal legacy and public spectacle continues to reverberate, painting a complex picture of a family forever divided by the choices of one indomitable man. Legacy beyond money. Amid the disputes and high-stakes auctions, John Wayne's legacy is also defined by his commitment to giving back, a facet of his life that often goes unheralded. In honoring his own wishes, the establishment of the John Wayne Cancer Foundation stands as a poignant reminder of the actor's battle with cancer and his desire to help others confront the disease. Proceeds from memorabilia auctions and other estate initiatives have been directed towards cancer research, treatment, and education, a noble cause that bridges the gap between commercial success and heartfelt philanthropy. John Wayne Enterprises has taken deliberate steps to ensure that every product bearing the Duke's name, be it commemorative mugs, pocket knives, or the recently launched Duke's Spirits, reflects the spirit and integrity of the man himself. Each item is crafted with an eye for quality and an understanding of the deep cultural resonance of his image. This meticulous approach to brand management not only bolsters the actor's enduring legacy, but it also reinforces the idea that a legacy is about more than money. It's about preserving the values and memories that define a lifetime. In this light, the Duke's legacy is reimagined as a dual-edged sword, one that cuts through the commercial world with record-breaking memorabilia sales, and yet, simultaneously, one that nurtures charitable endeavors and community support. The careful balance between these seemingly divergent paths is a testament to the complexities of managing a legacy that has both personal and public dimensions.
John Wayne, yeah. John Wayne.
What was he like?
He was a piece of work. He was. I enjoyed him. It took a little while, because he tried to get you intimidated, and we became pretty close, only because he knew I was like a half-ass stuntman, and that's what he liked.
The auction phenomenon. The public's undying fascination with John Wayne is perhaps most vividly illustrated by the record-breaking auctions of his memorabilia. High-profile events have seen items such as the iconic Green Beret from the Green Berets, cowboy hats worn in classics like Big Jake and the Cowboys, and even his very last driver's license fetched astronomical sums. In one particularly dramatic auction, the Green Beret alone shattered records by commanding a staggering $179,250. These auctions are more than just commercial transactions. They're cultural events that underscore the timeless appeal of an icon who continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. The intense bidding wars, both in person and online, reflect not only the monetary value of these artifacts, but also the deep emotional connection fans feel towards John Wayne. Each piece carries with it a story, a fragment of Hollywood history, and a symbol of an era when rugged individualism reigned supreme. Beyond the numbers, these auctions serve as a barometer for the enduring impact of Wayne's legacy. They highlight how a well-preserved piece of memorabilia can transcend its physical form to become a cherished piece of American cultural heritage. As collectors invest in these items, they're not just purchasing a relic of the past, they're buying into the mythos of a man whose influence still permeates modern culture. The auctions have thus become a stage where the celebration of a storied past meets the commercial realities of the present. The hidden treasures. In a revelation that has stunned family members and fans, decades-old boxes tucked away in the depths of John Wayne's estate have been opened for the first time in over 30 years. Among the items discovered were handwritten notes detailing his passion for crafting the perfect bourbon, an intimate insight into a side of Wayne that few ever witnessed. Also unearthed were personal mementos and memorabilia that provided a raw, unfiltered look at the man behind the myth. The shock of these discoveries lies not only in the rarity of the items, but in the profound personal significance they hold. For decades, family members and estate managers had carefully preserved these artifacts, perhaps unaware of the historical and sentimental value they contained. When Ethan Wayne, now at the helm of John Wayne Enterprises, finally decided to delve into these forgotten relics, he uncovered treasures that challenged the established narrative of his father's legacy. Each item, from detailed bourbon recipes that hinted at secret family traditions to letters that recounted personal reflections on life and film, added layers of complexity to the Duke's public image. Questions are now being raised about how such significant pieces of personal history were managed and why they remained hidden for so long. Some critics argue that the delay in revealing these items speaks to an overly cautious approach to legacy management, one that prioritized commercial gain over authentic storytelling. Now it's time to hear from you. Would you like to own a piece of the Duke's memorabilia? Let us know in the comments section below.